Howdy folks, and welcome to World of Tanks. This is the first edition of Fail Videos. In this series we'll take a look at various forms of fail within World of Tanks. That includes fail teams that are either complete rubbish or they are truly catastrophically bad. And yes, we are not excluding my very own personal fail here either. After all, learning from one's mistakes is what makes you a better player. Oh, and if you're only here for the levels, that's cool too. So this is a battle that I had in my T-29 Tier 7 Heavy. The map is Pearl River, which was introduced in patch 8.5. The first thing you'll notice is that XVM predicts a 61% win chance for our team. I like those odds. Oh yes. However, upon closer inspection of our team, I realized a few potential problems. First, we have 8 T-29 with about 1,000 battles and an efficiency rating of 441. The Tiger and Tiger II are just as bad. The KV-4 takes the cake though. Here we have a player with around 7,000 fights and an efficiency rating of, get this, 276. I mean seriously? So clearly we can't expect too much from him. We should be happy if he finds his way out of our cap zone. There is also a Tacker and an A-20, of which we'll be seeing more shortly. Anyways, despite all of this, the odds are clearly in our favor. Before we start, let's take a brief look at the map tactics for this map. Heavy tanks from both teams typically meet in sectors B8, C9 and D10. This route is the fastest way to the enemy base, and therefore must be defended. Winning this area of the map often ensures victory. So, without further ado, let's see how this game plays out.
Let's get this show on the road!
Okay. Let me pause the video right here, and let's take a look at the initial deployment of our team. The site isn't pretty. We have a Lehman train that includes Tiger and Tiger II going into C3. On our sides we have the Super Pershing, a Jet Tiger 88, and yours truly's T-29. The KV-4 still seems to be contemplating the meaning of the words, let's get the show on the road. But he will get moving eventually. The A-20, on the other hand, is all too eager to take the fight to the opponent.
Hey, look at me bros. I am charging in. I am going to spot them all for you, so we can win this easily. I am also going to get my scout medal. That is going to be uber epic bros. I got them bros. I'm spotting the enemy. I'm going to take them all on. Watch this and learn. Okay, back to the garage, matchmaker fail.
Yeah, saw that coming. Anyways, now that the A-20 is dispensed with, we can see that our situation hasn't really improved much. Our northern flank is still too thin, so we're content with holding this flank. It looks as if we are in much better shape on the other side where we're outnumbering the opponent. If we can get to their artillery piece, and can take the fight to the enemy's low, we should be okay. Our Super Pershing here in the Jet Tiger 88 should be able to hold off, or at least slow down the enemy's attack. That's right. Burn baby burn. Looks like the enemy's Jet Tiger 88 does not have the fire extinguisher. We need that anyways. It's a useless piece of equipment that costs too many credits to use. Instead, I'll be losing like all of my fucking health. But hey, I am still alive, so what does it matter?
Enemy armor is damaged. We've lost the track.
I am feeling reasonably safe here in my location. The enemy's artillery cannot hit me. However, the same cannot be said for our Super Pershing, Jag Tiger 88, and KV-4. I am also worried about the enemy's T-29 that was allowed to advance and is now facing the KV-4. I am able to put one into the T-29. His shot bounces off my turret, and my tracks hit the shot of the enemy super pushing. Next, I am going to work on the T-29 in front of me, who got himself into a bad position, exposing his tank's weak health. While I am working the T-29, let's shift our attention to the Jagdtiger 88. The enemy has a tough time getting through his superstructure, and our friend in his JT clearly knows that. He's tanking them like a boss. Unfortunately, he seems to have forgotten about the enemy's artillery. There. See what I mean? The enemy's artillery is one of their best players, and he clearly knows how to prioritize targets. As the game progresses, this will become more and more apparent. Yes, you saw that correctly. I was indeed firing HE rounds at the T-29 for no reason. Let's file this under can't press the correct button on the keyboard fail. Anyways, after I realized my mistake, it's good night, sweetheart. Putting one through the super pushing's machine gun port. Take a look at the enemy's PZ-38, who's getting ready for his hero run.
Hey, what's up, bros? Why don't you super pushing bitches attack? We have the numerical advantage. I will lead the assault, and you cover me. Let's do this.
Get going. Got him.
Okay, back to the garage. What a fail team.
Anyways, more important than our little suicidal friend here is the fact that we just lost our super pushing. Now, holding the northern flank is up to me and, oh dear, the KV-4 driver. Let's see how he's doing.
Oh, look, there is this mean T-29 with 144 health points left. I wonder what I should do. I don't think I can take him on. Oh damn, I missed. I nearly got you there. Don't shoot me. Help. Help me. QQ.
That enemy M40 and 43 artillery got him. We just lost our top 10. Oh hello Mr. Jagdtiger. Are you back for more? Okay, I'll get you some more. Say goodnight, sweetheart.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I am now severely outnumbered 3-1, and it is at this moment where I start to make some big mistakes on my own. First of all, I failed to remember where the weak spot is on the super pushing. Yes, it is right there at the machine gun port, where you should hit him. I completely dumped this shot.
Now stop. We lost the track.
Second, I did not see the message in chat from our own RE player asking me to pull back to allow him shots at the enemy. Oversight that will prove fatal for me. Okay, here is the tactical situation. I essentially have two choices here. Going forward straight at the super pushing in front of me. By doing so, I would be able to keep the attackers in front of my tech. I would be able to use some of the dead tanks as cover, and I would be safe from the enemy's artillery. On the other hand, if I were to advance, my artillery teammate would not be able to help me. This then leaves option number 2. In this scenario, I will turn around and head straight for the T-29, take him out of the game, and continue to head back to our own base, just as our RD player had suggested. I would take a few hits from the two super pushings, but their guns aren't very powerful, and they are really fucking slow. I would cut these two bozos around a corner where our RD and a Jagdpanther, who was camping our base, could go to town on them. So, let's see what I am going to do. Aha, looks like option 2. Good choice. Yes, I get shot in the ass, but that's part of the plan. I need to get that T-29 now. He's low on health and he shouldn't pose a problem. Perfect, so let's just keep plowing forward. No wait. What are you doing? Why are you stopping? No. That's not right. No, don't go that way. That's where the KV-4 got fucked up badly by the enemy's artillery. Don't do it. Oh well, you're not listening to me. You'll find out very soon what a wise choice this was. So there you have it. Taken out by the enemy artillery. Make no mistake, folks. This is what I lost the game for our team. It does not matter if many players in our team played like absolute numbnuts. I had the chance to carry this game and to win it, but I fucked it up real good. The game is pretty even and we still have two heavies near our base. First, the two super Pershings are going to push into our base. But we have a Jack Panther, a Tiger, and a Tiger 2 waiting for them. First up is Mr. Jack Panther.
Bring it on, bitches. I am in a stealthy tank destroyer and I will mess you up real good.
Excuse me, Commander, shouldn't we take some cover, sir? I mean, wouldn't it be safer?
We don't need no cover. We are in a fucking tank. Now pay attention and learn. Anti-German bias fail.
Next up are our friends in the Tiger tanks, who have been camping our base hard since the beginning of the battle. The game is still even and victory is possible. Those two super Pershings will find them in a world of trouble when both Tigers are starting to unload on them.
Excuse me, Commander. It would appear that our Tiger may be in need of some assistance. The two super Pershings are going to be attacking soon.
Settle down, soldier. We have been holding this corner since the beginning of the battle, and we are not going to falter now. There, see? We're doing massive damage to the enemy. Those boys in that Tiger should not have wandered off on their own. Now they are going to pay the price. See? There it is.
But sir, shouldn't we be attacking the enemy right now? We have targets in sight.
Lieutenant, what good would that do? We have carried this battle and at the end we have to face the truth.
What truth is that, sir?
Lieutenant, the opponent was simply too strong and our team was just full of fail. Those morons at the northern flank in their KV-4 Jack Tiger 88 and T-29 got themselves killed like bloody noobs. That's what happens when you just YOLO like a retard. And now they are expecting us to attack the enemy to save the day. No sir. I'm not going to get my tank damaged and pay for the repair bill, because our failed team can't tell their asses from the heads.
Commander, there is the artillery that had repeatedly requested us to scout the enemy for him. I wonder what he is up to.
Lieutenant, I frankly don't care. This guy sits there in his OP artillery with only 2 bloody kills and...
So this is it how it all ends. Our own artillery takes out the Tiger 2 and teammates applaud. One cannot really blame them. The Tiger 2 has worked been useless. But let's take a look at the post-battle results in detail. Since he just got his ass blown off by his own teammate, let's first take a look at the Tiger 2. He fired 2 shots for a total damage of 388. He was top tier, and should have laid waste to the opponent. But camping the base and then running away like a little girl at the end, that's just not going to be good enough. Oh, and take a look at the fellow in the T-29 right above him. 48 damage. In a tier 7 heavy. Really? Please, just uninstall the game now. I suppose the best thing we can say about the KV-4 is this: he has at least tried. Of the 6 shots fired, 2 actually damaged the T-29 he was facing. 3 shots probably bounced to the T-29's turret. At the end, however you fucking slice it, 779 damage in a matchup like this is just a shameful display. Taking a look at the enemy team, there is no contest as to who decided the game ultimately in their favor. The enemy artillery player took our 3 key tanks in our team. The Jack Tiger 88, followed by the KV-4, and finally yours truly's T-29. Well played to you, sir. Also, hats off to the enemy super Pershings and their Jack Panther. The biggest shame is that this game was the perfect opportunity to carry game hard, by playing smart and avoiding silly mistakes. While it may look good sitting on top of the results page, I could have, and should have, done so much more, had I not messed up as hard as I did. At the end, this then may be the biggest fail of them all. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.